We are here tonight on the show. How's everybody doing tonight? Alright, you already know, man. About to bring you with the BAM Sports and the BAM Wrestling here tonight on a freaking Thursday. Let's go have a great show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it off started, man. A lot of news in the NFL. Let's go get started, man. It's just being reported. It just literally came out right now. What is this? We're getting breaking news. I don't know if it's breaking news or not, but Seahawks head coach Pete Carroll said X-rays on offensive lineman Damian Lewis' ankle were negative and it's just a little sprain. We got very fortunate there, Carroll said. This was just reported, ladies and gentlemen. Just reported. So good to know Damian Lewis is good. Nothing bad for the Seahawks offensive lineman, man. Good to know. They're already dealing with some injuries, especially with that running back. Buccaneers head coach Todd Bowles was non-committal today on Tom Brady return. They're saying Tom Brady's supposed to come back, I believe what they said, August 19. And tomorrow's August 19. And it looks like Todd Bowles is not very convinced that he might come back. I don't know. I expect Tom Brady to play this season, but there's about a small percentage, I believe, where he could... Because I think he made a promise with his wife about 5 years ago that he would retire at 45. Well, he's now 45. But I believe he will play this season. But I think there's a small chance he does announce a retirement before the season starts. Because this is like he's not practicing a lot this year. Now he's missing training camp, preseason games. I think there's a small possibility he could come out of nowhere and announce a retirement. But I think there's about a 75% chance he does play, but we'll see what happens. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we had a preview today, right, of the damn Monday Night Football broadcast, right? How it's gonna be with Troy Aikman and Joe Buck. Today was their first game doing the Bears and Seahawks. I did not watch it. I was watching some baseball games. But yeah, we got the first taste of it, man, of Monday Night Football with Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, man. Must have been a fun watch for all of you that did watch it. And then the frickin' Deshaun Watson news, man. The bigger story of the day, man. Deshaun Watson, man. Let's start from the top and then we'll work ourselves, right? So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The news broke, right? The news broke about around lunchtime at 11:12 in the afternoon. It broke. Breaking news: the NFL and NFL Player Association reached an agreement on an 11-game suspension for Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson. Per sources, settlement also includes a fine of $5 million that will go to charity. I believe it's a charity with women who have suffered from sex assaults. Deal not signed, but it is agreed on. So this was the reports that came out yesterday, I believe, from Jeff Darlington, that they were working on a settlement between the NFL Player Association and the NFL, and so this way, the judge who was assigned, Harvey, doesn't have to make a decision. Now the belief was that the decision was going to be for them to suspend it for the full year. So I guess they negotiated that it was only going to be 11 games. And plus a $5 million fine. But a lot of people are still pissed off because you got Kevin Ridley from the Atlanta Falcons missing a whole season for betting, for gambling. So a lot of people are still not satisfied. Obviously, Josh Gordon missed how many games with smoking weed. Now it's legal in a lot of states. So a lot of people are not happy. They wanted at least a full year. I think the NFL wanted a full year. But I think the NFL Players Association found a way to negotiate for 11 games. I think Roger Goodell said somewhere from 12 to a year. So they got 11. At least he's going to get some football this year. And funny because his first game back is going to be against the Texans. That is crazy how that worked out. Imagine if it was supposed to be 12 and then they realized, well, wait a minute, the 12 game would be the Texans. Let's have them come back for that game. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at all. Would not be surprised at all, man, ladies and gentlemen. It would be week 13 versus Houston. And it's in Houston, so you know how that shit's going to be, ladies and gentlemen. You know how that shit, those Texans are going to have a lot of shit to say, man. They're pissed off about a lot of stuff. Obviously, the one being that he didn't want to play in Houston anymore. And I think just like a bunch of fan base, they're pissed off about all the sex allegations. So that is going to... We'll see how that game turns out. Maybe by then Houston is mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. But that's going to be like their Super Bowl right there for the Houston Texans, man. Those fans are going to go crazy, man. Jesus Christ, man. And here's Deshaun Watson's statement. I am grateful that disciplinary process has ended and extremely appreciative of the tremendous support I have received throughout my short time with the Cleveland Browns organization. I apologize once again for any pain this situation has caused. I take accountability for the decisions I made. My focus going forward is on working to become the best version of myself on and off the field and supporting my teammates. However possible, I'm away from the team. I'm excited about what the future holds for me in Cleveland. Alright. So I think he's happy to get it done, and he just can't wait for I believe it's gonna be around December, November. He just can't wait for it to get over with, man. The owner also, Jim Lee Haslam, he posted something. I'm not gonna read. You go back and read if you guys want to, but he pretty much just talked about how we got to give him a second chance, just like we gave Kareem Hunt a second chance after he got in trouble for domestic violence. He's only 26 years old. Give him a chance. So he's a big advocate of a second chance. NFL also came out with a statement. Go read that too. I'm not going to read all that. The suspension, Deshaun Watson 11-game suspension will begin August 30th on the NFL's roster cut-down day. He may return to the team's training facility and participate in limited activities on October 10. On November 14, he can resume practicing, and Watson can play again December 4. So there it is, December 4th versus the Houston Texans. That is the date. December 4th versus the Houston Texans is when he is eligible to come back. He's eligible to start practicing on November 14. And he's eligible to report to the facility on limited basis for workouts on October 10. So we'll see how this shit goes, man. Last Friday, Deshaun Watson made comments that the NFL thought were an important first step, but the league will still expect him to be fully committed with treatment and accept accountability and understand his behavior. Yeah, it was the first time he apologized to the woman, so that was good to see. I don't know how much that played into it. The plan is to use the $5 million to invest it in an organization that prevents sexual misconduct and sexual assault to women. So the NFL doing a good job with the money, I guess, at least putting it to good cause. Let's see. Deshaun Watson told reporters today in press conference that he continues to stand on my innocence. I always said I never assaulted or disrespected anyone. He said he apologized because there were a lot of people triggered. So now he kind of backtracked. He was scared on Friday because he didn't know what's going to happen. But now that he saw what the punishment is, he's kind of backtracking on the apology. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Also, let's move on. Let's wish Zach Ertz and his wife Julie congratulations on their birth of their son, which actually they're gonna name him Madden. That's kind of cool to me. Obviously after the legendary coach John Madden. So congratulations Zach Ertz and Julie on their son, man. Congratulations. Let's see. More stuff about Deshaun Watson, and then I promise we move on. Deshaun Watson has to comply with evil and treatment recommendations of third-party behavior expert. To be reinstated, his reinstatement is continuing upon his complaints with the treatment plan. If he doesn't comply, his reinstatement could be delayed plus further discipline. So I'm guessing like a psychologist or something, go look for help or some shit like this. It's like Stephen A. Smith said on the other day on First Take. He did this during the pandemic where everybody was supposed to be quarantined. Imagine right now that everything's back to normal. It was like, what was it, 65 women? It would have been like fucking 7,000 women. He did this during the damn quarantine. Imagine if he would have... Yeah, this is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, but I think it's time to move on. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to move on. And let's move on to more news. Here on a Thursday. Sources tell ESPN #1 recruit Machi Nelson is signing with the Clutch Sports. He becomes the agency's first high school football client. Nelson, the country's top high school quarterback, is verbally committed to USC. Damn, man. So that's the first time Clutch Sports, that's LeBron James' sports agency, signs a freaking high school recruiter, man. Congratulations to LeBron James and his agent, Rich Paul, man. And then we have some sad news, man. The freaking Bills player's brother passed away. We're heartbroken to hear of the sudden passing of Luke Knox, sending all of our thoughts and prayers and support to Dawson Knox, who's the brother who plays for the Bills, and the Knox family during this difficult time. Yeah, man, his son passed away. His little brother passed away. Luke Knox, Florida international football player and younger brother of Buffalo Bills Dawson Knox, passed away at the age of 22. Man, that freaking sucks, man. May he rest in peace, man. Jesus Christ, man. May he rest in peace, man. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It's a terrible situation right there. And then we're moving on. Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell told reporters today that tight end Irv Smith, who underwent thumb surgery this summer, is on track to play week 1. Good to know, man. Good to know for Mr. Irv Smith. Good to know. And I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's it with the damn NFL. Let's go over to basketball. I don't think there's nothing in basketball. Obviously, yesterday was the big noise with the NFL, the NBA schedule coming out, and then LeBron James signing his extension. But not much today with the NBA. Not much today with the NBA. Let's move on to the MLB. Fernando Tatis met today with Padres general manager AJ Pollock. Obviously, they kind of have to rebuild that relationship. AJ Pollock very pissed off with the motorcycle accident in the offseason. Last year, almost getting into a fist fight with Manny Machado, and now failing a drug test. So he has to get the trust back from the Padres, man. So they met today. Let's see how that goes. Let's see. One potential candidate for Texas Rangers manager is Red Sox bench coach Will Venable. He's been a hot candidate for a couple of years like Young. He was a baseball star at Princeton. So that's a candidate to be the Texas Rangers' new manager. We'll see how that goes. Let's see here. The freaking Dodgers reporter fucking broke his hand going down the fucking slide at the Brewers. Pendejo face for him. That's embarrassing, man. Jesus Christ. Pendejo face. I believe the White Sox did sign Elvis Andrews to try to help replace shortstop Tim Anderson, who's out who's out for a while with a broken wrist. So Elvis Andrews goes to the Chicago White Sox. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go over the scores, and then we'll move over to wrestling. So, we got the freaking Astros beating the White Sox 21-5. Jesus Christ. We got the freaking Cardinals beating the Rockies 13-0. Jesus Christ. We got the fucking Rangers beating the Athletics 10-3. Oh, my Lord, a bunch of ass whoopings. We got the Brewers beating the Dodgers 5-3. The Brewers won again. Damn. Cubs beat the Orioles 3-2. Diamondbacks beat the Giants 5-0. Pirates beat the Red Sox 8-2. I bet you, Baradon. Blue Jays beat the Yankees 9-2. A bunch of ass whoopings. Rays beat the Royals 7-1. Hell of a game right there. Braves and Mets 3-2. I watched this game. It was a hell of a game, man. Great pitching matchup between Jacob DeGrom and Max Fried. It was a hell of a game, man. Jesus Christ, man. The Braves took a 2-0 lead in the third inning. And then Mike Cannon tied it with a home run in the 5th inning, 2-2. And then at the end there, Harris in the 7th inning drove it in the final run, 3-2. The Braves hold on to win. But it was a hell of a game, ladies and gentlemen. Hell of a game. The Padres and Nationals currently tied 1-1 in the 8th inning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's move over to wrestling, and then we'll call it a night here on a freaking Wednesday. I think you battled on a Thursday. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So yesterday we saw Kenny Omega come back, and we saw he wasn't 100% at all. He didn't look 100%. He told the fans after the show was over, "You guys got to give me time to get back healthy." But this is not a good sign because Adam Cole, same thing. He came back a few weeks ago, just at the angle where he turned on the Young Bucks, and then he hasn't been seen again. Why are they bringing these guys back if they're not 100%? Is it pressure from WWE because now they're starting to turn their thing around? But this doesn't make any sense at all, man. You bring in these guys back in, and they're not even healthy yet. It's gonna get hurt. That's what a lot of people wondered. How come he didn't take his shirt off? Because he has like a football shoulder pad protector on one of his freaking shoulders. I don't know how smart these guys are. Just at least Adam Cole came in, did the thing, and then he's gone again. Where this guy's actually wrestling. Oh my lord, man! I don't know how smart it is to have these guys coming back before they're fully healthy, man. I really don't. And then they said a lot of people believe that they're saying the Vince McMahon investigation is over now. They're saying they're moving on. They said they were talking about the whole Donald Trump thing where they're still wondering how come those $5 million were not made official by into the company, and how come McMahon kind of never listed them. But now they're saying too that Donald Trump was scared when he had that match in 2007, Bobby Lashley versus Umaga. Bobby Lashley representing Donald Trump and Umaga representing Vince McMahon. Donald Trump made sure he told his assistant to look at the contract like 3 times to make sure there were no, because the stipulation was the winner gets to shave the loser's head bald. So Donald Trump told his freaking assistant, make sure there's no any way possible I can get my fucking head shaved. He was very nervous about it. He said, if Bobby Lashley were to die in this match, and he can no longer, obviously he can't continue, I don't have to shave my head, right? He was nervous about it. I thought that was funny, man. Obviously, Bobby Lashley ended up winning. McMahon got his freaking head shaved, Vince McMahon. But I thought that shit was hilarious. And then Dynamite recap. Let's go over Dynamite recap, and then we'll call it a night here tonight on a Wednesday, on a Thursday. Why are we getting a? There we go. So Dynamite, Jesus Christ. So Dynamite starts off with CM Punk coming out and taking shots at everybody. They're saying he called out Adam Page, and then Adam Page didn't come out. Adam Page come out for a fucking rematch. That's what I thought. That was not planned. Apparently, they're already having problems with CM Punk. There's more information. Sean Ross Sapp reporting some information. There's more to come out. But apparently, they have a personal problem right there. Adam Page and CM Punk. That was not planned. This whole thing was supposed to be about Jon Moxley. In the beginning, when he called Adam Page out, that was not supposed to happen. He did that because apparently him and Adam Page have a personal problem. CM Punk is... There were reports that that CM Punk wasn't even going to show up for Dynamite last night. A lot of shit going on with CM Punk again. He ends up taking a bunch of shots at Jon Moxley. Says... once again, in the Blackpool Ingram Club, you're the 3rd best wrestler, just like you were in the Shield. Eddie. He said Eddie Kingston is the 3rd Eddie. Is the 3rd best Eddie he's ever been in the ring with. He's the 2nd best Kingston he's ever been in the ring with. Taking shots at everybody. He said, when I beat Jon Moxley at Chicago, it's not even going to be the best shot John I ever beating. obviously referring to Kofi Kingston, John Cena, Eddie Guerrero, The Shield, just trying to bury John Moxley. John Moxley comes out, he takes he comes to the crowd, so it takes him a while. So he just sits there and starts doing. He's like, it's gonna take a while for you to get your ass to the ring. He starts doing snow angels. Then John Moxley just pretty much tells him, you know what, dude, this title doesn't even mean shit right now. Until I beat you, this shit doesn't mean shit. Drops the title and tells him the only reason you came back to AEW was because you ran out of fucking money. And they just got into a brawl. But yeah, man, it got really fast. And now, like I said in the beginning, Adam Page. What did he take shots at guys like Adam Page and Eddie Kingston? What did that have to do with anything? So they're saying there's some stuff going on with CM Punk. Like, oh man, this guy. I mean, if he ends up leaving AEW again, this guy's done. Like, I'm sorry, but he's gonna be like the Terrell Owens of wrestling. Jesus Christ, CM Punk. We'll see. Hopefully, more shit comes out, man. But man, Jesus Christ, man, freaking CM Punk. And then we finally get the first match, which was 2 out of 3 falls. Bryan Danielson and Daniel Garcia, hell of a match. You got freaking Chris Jericho commentating. It was hilarious, Chris Jericho. Great match, man. I don't know, Daniel Garcia, I like him as a wrestler. I don't know the personality. I've always thought that if you really want to be a main eventer in wrestling, you have to have both, obviously the in-ring and the personality. But, in AEW, they might let it slide. Look at how fast they made Claudio Castagnoli champion. So, but great match. First fall was Daniel Garcia. Second was Bryan Danielson. And third was Bryan Danielson. After the match, Chris Jericho comes out. He starts beating the shit out of Bryan Danielson. And Daniel Garcia pulls him away. And then Chris Jericho gets pissed off. He walks away. Are they teasing a potential babyface turn and maybe joining the Blackpool England Comeback Club for Daniel Garcia? We'll see, man. We'll see. But great match, man. Great fucking match. Next match was freaking Tony Nese comes out. I'm like pendejo face, Tony Nese. And John Moxley comes out and beats the shit out of him. Calls CM Punk again. He's like, fuck this, I'm not waiting until All Out. Let's do this right now. CM Punk comes out again. They start brawling again. And they're making this look pretty damn good, man. Man, this is like really the first week they started feuding. They had the face-to-face last week when CM Punk came back. But, man, they just pressed the accelerator. They just put their foot on the gas pedal and accelerate this fucking feud, man. Jesus Christ. They brawl again. They get separated. Jesus Christ. It actually got announced that they're actually going to have the match next week on Dynamite. They're not even going to wait for All Out. I don't know about that. That might be trying to get the rating boost. And they're going to fucking maybe have them to get disqualify and, do the real match and All Out. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's just going to, something's just going to happen where they're going to brawl. They're going to get double disqualified. And it's going to be, they do this back in All Out, and in All Out, anything goes in a no-holds-barred match. Some shit like that, probably. I doubt they actually do it. But we'll see. So that's, like, a great match. You're going to give it out for free? Like, I don't think so. Although Tony Khan has been known, right, for doing that. He did it with Kenny Omega and Bryan Danielson. But I don't know, man. I don't know. There are some possibilities. If there was WWE, no. But because it's AEW, they might just give it out for free. We'll see, man. Next, we got the freaking Varsity Blondes versus the Ass Boys. The Ass Boys beat the shit out of them pretty quick. And then at the end, man, Stokely comes out. And the fucking, the freaking Ass Boys turn their back on Billy Gunn, their fucking father. They turn the back on him. And then the Acclaim comes out. They run away. And then all of a sudden, I guess, Billy Gunn joins the Acclaim. Man, I think they fucked up this because, like, at the end, it looked like Billy Gunn didn't even give a shit. He's like, my sons turned my back on me. They fucking beat the shit out of me, but fuck this. I'm not with this new tag team, the Acclaim. They should have gone all out and fucking done this. Like, beat the shit out of him. Blood all over the damn place. Like, made this more dramatic, man. You have the two kids turning their back on their father. And they could have done more with this, made it more dramatic, bloodbath for Billy Gunn over the damn arena, chair shots, candlesticks, whatever. They just a little ass whooping. The fucking Acclaim comes in and saves the day, and by the end of the damn segment, Billy Gunn is happy with the fucking Acclaim. I thought they missed a shot right there to really do this good. But whatever. And then we have a Christian versus Jungle Boy promo. Pretty much Christian trying to get out of it. Jungle Boy challenges him to a match all out. Christian's like, no, man. I think we were just mad at each other. We said a lot of stuff we shouldn't have said. But at the end of the day, I love you like a freaking son. Jungle Boy doesn't buy the bullshit. They start brawling. Jungle Boy beats the shit out of Christian. Fucking throws his fucking arm on the steps, slams it, and then fucking shoving his head into the back of the steps. Security comes out, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna end up having the match at All Out. But pretty good shit right there, man. Pretty damn good shit. Let's see. Next match was the woman Kelly King versus Toni Storm. Whatever. Toni Storm wins. Next, we got the freaking main event, which was it was the La Facción versus the Young Bucks. Kenny Omega ends up being the freaking partner, as we all knew, the mystery partner. Like I said, great match, but yeah, you can tell freaking Kenny Omega is hurt. They did that one spot, right, where he was outside the ring, and who was it? Andrade, one of the guys, and he knocked him over the barricade onto the fans, but he was for sure limited. He even said after the show, like I said, he said, I'm not 100% yet, give me some time. It's going to be a while before I get to go after some single titles. So that's just why I guess he's going after the trio championship with the Young Bucks, because he can't do a one-on-one match right now. But, good show, great show probably. Sometimes I complain that wrestling, whether it's AEW or WWE, from start to finish, it's not that good. It's just like 2 to 3 parts and everything kind of sucks. This was pretty much a good show from start to finish. Great show. The only thing I have to say is, if these guys are not 100%, don't bring them back. Like, you already got CM Punk. Because I have to think about this AEW. A bunch of stars all over the damn place, man. CM Punk, Jon Moxley, Christian, Chris Jericho, Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega. There's stars all over the damn place. But, like, if right now at the moment Kenny Omega's not 100%, don't fucking rush it, man. Don't rush it. Just let him get healthy. I do wonder if the WWE isn't going through this whole transition from Vince McMahon to Triple H, if Tony Khan would be bringing these guys back before they were fully healthy. I do wonder that, if he's feeling some pressure. But I thought this was a great show. I thought it would have been a great show regardless if Kenny Omega would have been there or not. Obviously, at the end, he gave that pop. And yes, it did help, obviously. But this was a great show, man, for the most part. And I think, Adam Cole, I think he's closer. I think he'll be fine. But I don't think they need Kenny Omega, man. I think right now, get him fully healthy. And they're good right now with what they have with Jon Moxley, CM Punk, Chris Jericho, Bryan Danielson, Adam Cole when he does get healthy, which is probably going to be a lot faster. Yeah, then you got guys like Christian, the Young Bucks in the mid-card, FTR, Wardlow. Like, they have enough bodies to let Kenny Omega get fully healthy, man. Like, there were stars all over the damn show, or very good mid-carders. They don't need Kenny Omega, man. Let him get fully healthy. If everybody was hurt, okay, yeah. But outside of Adam Cole and Kenny Omega, nobody's hurt. And Adam Cole's going to probably come back by pretty damn close to coming back. So just like Kenny Omega get fully healthy, you don't want to make this shit worse where he's out again for another 3 to 6 months. I would have just had Adam Page to be the fucking partner, and you know, that's what I would have done. And we'll see about the CM Punk stuff. You know, we'll see what's going on with that. With why did he target Adam Page and Eddie Kingston in the promo? If there's, are we having, like I said, there were some talks about CM Punk possibly not even showing for Dynamite last night. So let's see, man. Let's see more stuff, more information comes out. But that is not a good sign for Tony Khan if he's already dealing with some problems with MJF. Now you're gonna have CM Punk too, and then you got fucking WWE with Triple H coming down on you. Man, hopefully we don't have a similar situation with MJF as we with CM Punk. Hopefully not. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, I'm like a light. Thank you.